Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host Red. I got a video today from Olivia Alexa.
Hi guys, there's something no one wants to say out loud anymore, so I will. We live in a culture where the body count conversation gets flipped. If a man brings it up, he's labeled as insecure, and if a woman avoids it, she's called empowered. But here's what no one is admitting. Body count still matters. It matters because it affects pair bonding. It shapes long-term loyalty. It rewires how she views men, sex, and emotional connection. You don't need a specific...
Like some pretty important stuff when it comes to sex. It's not even... It's risk of pregnancy, STDs, even other complications when it comes to sex.
Number. You just need to listen to what she says. Because a woman who slept with a lot of men won't tell you directly. She will never tell you directly.
Never will, but there are signs. Like I always say, all we gotta do really is just let women talk. Let them tell on themselves. Hey, how was yours? You know, how was your ex's? Oh, how many exes did you have? You know, like you just kind of just slowly get to know them and they will just slowly reveal everything to you. They're not going to say, oh, I slept with a lot of people, but they're going to give you little clues and signs. So Olivia's going to go over them. Let's see if we can agree with them.
She'll give herself away through phrases that she said so many times. They
Correct.
sound normal, but they aren't. This is why I wrote Attraction Secrets, guys. Not to teach game, not to help you get girls, but to arm you with the psychology to spot patterns, decode female behavior, and take control before you get played. Because
see, this is why I think women are still wonderful in this space, because they can give us things like this, right? I'm not saying that women are going to be great coaches for men to date women, but women can be very good warning signs for men because women know all the warning signs themselves because I'm sure they've used them.
Once you learn what to listen for, you turn the whole script on its head. The link is in the description. Now let's get into the 8 phrases women say when they've slept with a lot of men. Number 1, body count is just a number.
Oh yeah, easy peasy. Don't even have to worry about that one. Body count's a number. Yeah, she's ran through.
This is the go-to line from when her number is high and her tolerance for judgment is low. She does not want to explain it. She doesn't want to own it. She wants to convince you that you shouldn't care. This phrase is a preemptive strike designed to flip guilt onto you. But if it...
Well, this one's a pretty obvious phrase. Now, as soon as you hear something like this, you already know she probably doesn't qualify. That's why she's upset.
If it was really just a number, she wouldn't need to diffuse the topic before it even starts. Think about that. Women instinctively know that a man values exclusivity. A woman who's proud of her choices won't dodge. She dodges because deep down, she knows it changes how you see her. So instead of transparency, she tries to give you permission to suppress your own standards. Number 2, if men can do it, women can do it too.
Yeah, I hear that every so often. A lot less often. Oh, it shouldn't matter thing, or body count's just a number thing. I hear that one very, very often.
This is where logic gets weaponized. She's trying to match energy. She's trying to erase consequence. She wants to sleep around, detach emotion, call it liberation, and still be seen as high quality. But here's the problem. Biology doesn't work like that. When men sleep around, they increase sexual options.
Yeah, I can impregnate 5 women. You can't impregnate 5 men. 5 men can't impregnate you either.
When women do it, they decrease how deeply they can bond with a man. Why? Because men are wired to reproduce. Women are wired to pair bond. The more men she's had, the harder it becomes to connect deeply to any one man. So when she uses this phrase, what she's saying is, I want to do what I want to do, and I want you not to care. But if you accept that, you're signing up for a relationship that's built on male guilt and female entitlement.
And I 100% agree. A lot of us men do accept these things. And we just ignore a lot of these words, a lot of these phrases. But why? Because we're lustful. You know, she's hot. Giving us a little bit of attention right now, and she's hot. That would be the major thing. Hot.
3, I just like my freedom. This one gets thrown around during the relationship talk. She says she's independent and she's not trying to be controlled, but what she's really saying is, I want your attention and emotional investment without any kind of obligation. But this phrase is non-exclusivity dressed up as independence. She wants to move like she's single while benefiting from your consistency. She's been through enough men to know that commitment limits options. So she throws out freedom to keep the door cracked open. But here's the game. She doesn't want to be claimed unless you're better than her past. This is
100% true. All right, you have to be better than anything that she's ever experienced for her to want to claim you or want to commit to you. Because remember that alpha male, not the alpha widow, sorry, the alpha widow thing, where a lot of these women have been with very, very hot, very successful men Just none of these men have ever committed, so they just assume they just have access to these men.
This is not freedom, this is leverage. And if you go along with it, you're signing up to just be a placeholder until she upgrades. Number 4, sex doesn't really mean anything to me. This is what a disconnected nervous system sounds like. She's not confident, she's numb. And that numbness did not start naturally, it was trained. Here's the biology. Every time a woman has sex, her brain releases oxytocin, which is the bonding hormone. When that bonding gets broken over and over and over again with no emotional return, her system adapts and she detaches. She disconnects.
It then becomes like a man, just like they wanted.
She treats intimacy like a handshake because it's been meaningless for so long. When she says this, it's not a flex, it's a
It's funny because men treat it somewhat like a handshake, but we also still understand it is quite intimate.
Confession of emotional burnout. She's telling you she could sleep with a man and not care because she's already done it too many times to feel anything from it. Number 5, I don't regret anything. I learned from every single experience.
Everybody regrets things. I tell you guys my regrets all the time. There's plenty of regrets in my younger days. Maybe tattoo regrets, maybe not be such a dumbass, and maybe not get married so early. There was quite a bit of regrets out there. I think if people live with that and then have no regrets, either they lived a really, really wonderful life that they just did everything they wanted to do, or they're liars. But I'll go more with the latter. They're just straight liars.
This is how she rebrands a reckless past as growth. She turns every ex into a lesson, every hookup into a chapter. And if you buy into it, you'll convince yourself she's wiser because she's had more men. But what she's really doing is laundering her past into something that's more socially acceptable. She's not being honest, she's being strategic. Because if she admitted the real reason she slept with so many men, which would be impulse, attention, boredom, revenge, you'll walk away, and she knows that.
That revenge one is just so interesting to me. It's like, oh, you cheated on me? Well, now I'm gonna go cheat with all of your best friends and get ran through even more and seen as a whore because now I slept with all your friends. Like, what in your mind thought that was a good idea? Like, what?
So she wraps it in a bow and calls it evolution. Number 6, I mean, everyone has a past. True, but this phrase never gets thrown out unless her past will make you leave. She's not just trying to move on, she's testing you.
No, she has a horrible past. That's why she says it. I say it because I have a horrible past. They hear about my past, they're like, yeah, you probably should disclose some of that.
To know, will you ignore it? Will you overlook it? Will you be the one man that accepts what the other 10,000 wouldn't? This is reputation management in disguise. She wants the benefit of having a clean slate without having to live like she earned it. And if you accept that phrase without asking questions, she knows she has you. Number 7, I was just having a phase. This one always comes after the damage is done. She's not calling it a mistake, she's calling it a season. The clubbing, the hookups, the Tinder flings. It's all filed under her past life, and she's now ready to settle down. But what she really means is the options have dried up. This isn't self-awareness, even though she might make it seem like it's self-awareness.
Yeah, because they only seem are aware of this until they hit their 30s or mid-30s when they hit the wall.
Awareness, it's not. It's her trying to rebrand herself. She wants the title of a wife now that she's already lived like the wild girl. And she wants you to believe that you're getting the best version of her when you're really just getting the cleanup version. Number 8, I don't get attached easily. This one sounds real chill on the surface. She says it like it's maturity, like she's in control. But the truth is she's detached because she's been through too many meaningless experiences. Women are biologically wired to connect through sex.
It's true. When a woman really likes you and has not been ran through, like as soon as you go on a first few dates, at least from what I've noticed from a lot of women I dated, they already want to hold hands. They already want to be comfortable with you because they already like you.
Normal, natural thing. So when a woman tells you that she doesn't get attached easily, what she's really saying is, I've had to numb myself because sex hasn't meant anything for me in a long time.
It's not even just sex. I think it's everything else. Like even relationship is numb. They're numb to that.
If you're looking for something casual, she's perfect. If you're looking for a real connection, she can't even access that part of her anymore. Listen guys, the most dangerous phrases don't sound dangerous at all. They sound normal because repetition hides dysfunction. And most women today have said these phrases enough times that they actually start to believe them. But
I mean, they believe it, but deep down inside, they know. They definitely know that it's a problem for men and it's an issue for men. They just want us to not have that problem, but they know it's a problem.
Know what to listen for. You will never be misled again.
Yeah, don't go on a date and straight up ask, what's your body count? I've heard so many women told me this, that they've dated a man or dated men that just straight up asked them what's their body count. Do not do that straight up on the date unless you just want to ruin your date. Like that is almost guaranteed. Even if she is okay with the question or not, it's just something you don't want to ask directly. Just get to know them. Maybe ask certain questions. And it was like, oh, how many boyfriends did you have? Just leading questions that can help you guide to where that number is, or just you don't need the actual number. You just need like a gauge of a range. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time.